Everybody, it's Alexander A. Manzoni, and we're gonna do some American Carnage.
Welcome to America. Have your peace. You.
Chapter 23, Lucretia, Little Kanye, and Dayshawn. Lincoln Residential Projects, North, Camden, 4th and Bailey Street, Camden, New Jersey, RSA. Friday, January 18th, 2092, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This war on gangs is going fabulously. I mean, we are cracking down. Everyone is. Even the people smoking the crack are cracking down. Thanks to me and my policies. Everything is going great. I mean, life couldn't get any better than this, could it? I didn't think so. Our borders now, they are so secure that our security has its own security force. Brilliant! I came up with the idea myself. No thanks to them, no talent. Circle jerking, liberal Democrats, some of you idiots, went ahead and voted for, contrary to my presidential advice, J. Royden Eagleman. The explosion down at the bus terminal sent shockwaves through the surrounding neighborhoods. Gunfire crackled through the air intermittently. Lucretia Gibbs felt it was as good a time as any to begin sweeping up all the trinkets and tchotchkes that had been abruptly shaken off the shelves. Glassware and bits of broken porcelain animals and doe-eyed children littered the floor. In their final inanimate death throes, they became a not-so-subtle microcosm of the hot battlefield outside. Mind the glass, little Kanye, she spoke with concerted sternness. You know what your daddy used to say? Fudge around and you might get stuck. Oh, of course, he only started saying that after he got out of prison. Little Kanye threatened to take a step forward into the danger zone, but decided against it as Lucretia's eyes locked thus with his own. Right before he went back into jail for something he never even did. Lucretia continued, absently repeating the same story as she had on most days. But that's what you get when you're messing around with the wrong people. Either no alibi or one that won't hold up in court. Holy mother of pearl. Did he get it in the end?
That fudging bomb knocked everything to the floor again,
remarked little Kanye, who was obediently standing there, shifting around from one foot to another, while his mother laboriously swept up the tinkling mess. The tiny robot that used to straighten up the place and vacuum had been damaged. Months previously, when the ceiling caved in on it, after a mortar shell landed in the alley outside, it lay in the corner, smashed, waiting to be either repaired or scrapped. I know, Lucretia said. Hopefully this will be the last bomb for a long while, child. It wasn't. Groaned little Kanye, turning towards the kitchen window, barred from the inside with 2 layers of criss-crossed iron. The glass was spider-webbed with cracks and bullet holes, but holding together as it had been previously taped up. Some of Lucretia's neighbors had not followed her lead. For the most part, those neighbors now had cardboard and plywood protecting them from the elements instead. It wasn't like the landlords were about to fix Camden up, not with this damned war going on. Not World War III. We won that. We won it. Remember? Obviously. And definitely wasn't still fighting overseas in a surprising variety of places. Nope. It was the war on gangs and ignorancy.
Do you think I might be able to maybe, I don't know, go out and play today?
Asked little Kanye. Not with this war going on, Lucretia answered. Get your head checked, boy. I ain't trying to make mine and your heads blown off so you could go play around on the teeter-totter. Little Kanye elicited a small shriek of displeasure. He stomped his bare feet twice and took off half running towards his own bedroom, a bedroom that was once shared by many. Nowadays, little Kanye was the only one left, the only one of Lucretia's children left that was living with her anyhow. Of note, there was little Kanye's elder stepbrother, Dayshawn Gibbs, also known as D-Jizzle, D-God, D-G, Sean Day, that's spelled S-H-A-U-N-D-A-E, D. Guyerson, D. Juicy, the list goes on. It wasn't quite as simple as he thought it would be, but after the first body, it got easier each and every time that followed. With Dayshawn's help, the Mexican Mexinadian to the uninformed mafia was in effect driven out of the city by the 8566 Sixers. There was only so much room for so many gangs. So many gangs, so little time. But with the gangs and the gangland warfare came the vigilantes. People started coming from all over the country just to pretend to be superheroes. Yes, they said, let's clean up these streets. And they went about doing it by tossing costumes and capes on, arming themselves with whatever they could, and making citizens arrest wherever they so deemed fit. Dayshawn became adept at detecting and tracking these hot-blooded citizens for immediate removal. But with the ever-rising deaths of vigilantes came forth more numerous and increasingly advanced vigilantes. Their ill-advised actions led to some particularly unfortunate and violent events. Some which captured the imagination of the nation, especially the riots in Philadelphia after Eagleman's re-election 2 years ago. That riot and subsequent citywide inferno did almost as much damage as the plutonium nukes had cost-wise. The Great Philadelphian Fire of 2090, it was called. Believe it or not, Dayshawn may have had a direct hand in it.